Imagine gazing up at the sky and witnessing an extraordinary sight. The familiar blue sky, now adorned with a sun that radiates a mesmerizing green hue, captures your imagination. This is not a scene from a science fiction movie, but a hypothetical scenario that invites us to ponder the mysteries of our universe. Our familiar yellow sun has transformed, radiating an ethereal green glow. This transformation is not just a change in color, but a shift in the very essence of the light that reaches our planet. The green sun, with its unique spectral properties, would alter the way we perceive the world around us. This emerald orb casts an otherworldly luminescence across our planet, painting everything in hues of jade and emerald. Imagine the landscapes we know so well, now bathed in a greenish tint, creating a surreal and almost dreamlike environment. The green light would touch every corner of our world, from the highest mountains to the deepest oceans. The world is awash in green. This pervasive hue would redefine our visual experience, making familiar scenes appear alien and new. The green light would interact with the natural elements in unexpected ways, creating a visual spectacle that is both enchanting and disconcerting. This verdant light bathes our forests, making the leaves shimmer with an almost supernatural vibrancy. The interplay of light and shadow in the forest would take on new dimensions, with the green light enhancing the natural beauty of the foliage. The forest, already a place of wonder, would become even more magical under the green sun. Rivers and oceans reflect the green sun, their surfaces shimmering like liquid emeralds. The water bodies, with their reflective properties, would amplify the green light, creating a dazzling display of colors. The sight of a green-lit ocean would be both mesmerizing and eerie, a reminder of the profound changes brought about by the green sun. Even the air seems to crackle with an otherworldly energy, as if the very essence of life itself has been infused with this new, strange light. The atmosphere, glowing with a greenish tint, would create an ethereal ambiance, making the world feel like a different planet. The green light would permeate every aspect of our environment, altering our perception of reality. What would it mean if our sun were green? This question opens up a realm of possibilities and challenges our understanding of the universe. The green sun would not only change the way we see the world, but also have profound implications for life on Earth. How would life on Earth adapt to this dramatic cosmic shift? The flora and fauna, accustomed to the yellow light of the sun, would have to evolve to survive under the green light. Plants might develop new pigments to harness the green light for photosynthesis, while animals might adapt their vision to see better in the green-tinged environment. The very thought sparks a sense of wonder and curiosity, urging us to explore the scientific realities and hypothetical possibilities of such a phenomenon. This green sun scenario challenges us to think beyond the ordinary and consider the extraordinary, pushing the boundaries of our imagination and scientific inquiry. Our journey begins by understanding why our sun appears yellow and the reasons why green stars, despite their allure, remain a captivating impossibility in the vast cosmic theater. The color of stars is determined by their temperature and the way they emit light, and green stars, while theoretically possible, do not exist in reality. Let us delve into the heart of the matter, where science and imagination intertwine to illuminate the secrets of the cosmos. By exploring the hypothetical green sun, we can gain a deeper understanding of the fundamental principles that govern our universe and appreciate the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. We've always known our sun as a fiery yellow orb in the sky. It's the color that defines our world, bathing everything in its warm, familiar light. But the truth, as is often the case in astronomy, is a bit more complex. Our sun isn't actually yellow, it's white. The sun emits a broad spectrum of light encompassing all colors of the rainbow. When we see all these colors together, as we do in the case of sunlight, our eyes perceive it as white light. So why does the sun appear yellow? The answer lies in our atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere scatters sunlight, and it scatters shorter wavelengths of light, like blue and violet, more effectively than longer wavelengths, like yellow and red. This scattering effect, known as Rayleigh scattering, is also why the sky appears blue. When we look at the sun, especially at midday when it's high in the sky, we're seeing the remaining light after this scattering has occurred. The blue and violet light has been scattered away, leaving behind the longer wavelengths that we perceive as yellow. Stars come in a dazzling array of colors, from the cool crimson glow of red giants to the searing blue-white heat of massive stars. These colors are not just for show, they tell us a lot about the stars themselves. This chromatic diversity is a testament to the vast range of temperatures and sizes that stars can possess. The color of a star is directly related to its surface temperature. Cooler stars appear red or orange, while hotter stars appear blue or white. Yet despite this kaleidoscope of stellar hues, one color remains conspicuously absent: green. This absence is not due to a lack of trying by the universe, but rather a fascinating interplay of physics and human perception. The reason why green stars don't exist lies in the very nature of starlight and how we perceive color. Light from stars is a complex mix of different wavelengths, each corresponding to a different color. Stars emit light across a continuous spectrum of wavelengths. This means they don't just emit one color of light, but a whole range of colors. When this light passes through a prism, it's dispersed into its component colors, creating a rainbow-like spectrum. This spectrum shows us all the colors that the star is emitting. A star that appears green would need to emit a significant amount of green light while emitting relatively little light at other wavelengths. However, this is not how stars typically behave. Stars don't work that way. They emit light across a broad range of wavelengths, and the peak wavelength of this emission determines the star's apparent color. The peak wavelength is the color that is most strongly emitted by the star. For a star to appear green, its peak wavelength would need to be in the green part of the spectrum, but stars with peak wavelengths in the green part of the spectrum also emit significant amounts of blue and yellow light. A star that emits a lot of green light would also emit significant amounts of blue and yellow light. When these colors mix, they create white light. This is why we don't see green stars in the night sky. Our eyes would perceive this combination not as green, but as white. The human eye is not capable of distinguishing the individual colors when they are mixed in this way. In essence, green stars are masked by the very nature of light and our perception of color. The interplay of physics and human biology ensures that green stars remain an elusive phenomenon in our universe. Section 4, A Green Sun's Embrace, Photosynthesis in a New Light. Let's imagine for a moment that our sun defied the laws of physics and somehow turned green. This hypothetical scenario might seem far-fetched, but it offers a fascinating lens through which we can explore the intricate relationship between sunlight and life on Earth. What would be the implications for life on Earth? The consequences would be far-reaching, affecting not just the plants but the entire ecosystem that depends on them. One of the most profound effects would be on photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy. This fundamental process is the cornerstone of life on Earth, supporting not only plants but also the animals and humans that rely on them for food and oxygen. Plants have evolved over billions of years to efficiently utilize the light emitted by our yellow sun. This adaptation is a result of countless generations of natural selection, fine-tuning the mechanisms of photosynthesis to make the most of the available light. Chlorophyll, the pigment that absorbs sunlight, is particularly adept at capturing red and blue light, which is why plants appear green. They reflect the green light that they don't absorb. This selective absorption is crucial for the energy conversion process that sustains plant life. A green sun would emit less red and blue light and more green light. This shift in the light spectrum would fundamentally alter the energy dynamics that plants have evolved to exploit. This shift in the light spectrum would pose a significant challenge for plants. They would be bathed in wavelengths of light that they are not optimized to use, leading to a dramatic decrease in their photosynthetic efficiency. They would receive less of the wavelengths they're optimized to absorb, potentially leading to reduced photosynthetic efficiency. This inefficiency would ripple through the food chain, affecting herbivores, carnivores, and ultimately, humans. Some plant species might be able to adapt to this change over time, evolving different types of chlorophyll or other pigments that are better at absorbing green light. This evolutionary process would be driven by the relentless pressure to survive in a drastically altered environment. However, this adaptation would likely be a slow and gradual process, and many plant species might not survive the transition. The loss of these plants would have cascading effects on the entire ecosystem, potentially leading to the extinction of species that depend on them. In this speculative scenario, the Earth we know would be transformed into a very different place. The lush green landscapes might give way to barren, struggling ecosystems. The delicate balance of life, finely tuned over eons, would be disrupted, showcasing the intricate and fragile interdependence of life on our planet. Yet life is remarkably resilient. Over millennia, new plant species could emerge, adapted to the green sun, and a new equilibrium might eventually be established. This thought experiment underscores the incredible adaptability of life, but also the profound impact that changes in our environment can have on the biosphere. While a green sun remains a flight of fancy, it serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. Understanding this balance helps us appreciate the intricate web of interactions that make our planet so unique, and underscores the importance of preserving the natural world as we know it. Section 5. A world-transformed human vision under a verdant sky. Our vision too would be profoundly affected by a green sun. Our eyes are adapted to see a world illuminated by a yellow sun. Our color perception is based on the relative activation of 3 types of cone cells in our retinas, each sensitive to different wavelengths of light. Under a green sun, our eyes would receive a different balance of wavelengths. This shift would alter the activation patterns of our cone cells, leading to a change in our color perception. Colors would appear different, and we might even see new colors that we couldn't perceive before. It's difficult to say exactly how our color vision would adapt to a green sun. Some scientists speculate that our brains might eventually adjust to the new lighting conditions, recalibrating our color perception so that the world appears relatively normal. However, it's also possible that our color vision would be permanently altered, leaving us with a fundamentally different view of the world.